Hi everybody, welcome back to Clevver Style. I've missed you. I will give you a little bitty hug.
Today, not only are we doing another guessing game, which you guys loved last time and so did we.
I did that.
We also are going to be joined and competing against the hilarious, very charming, very beautiful, very talented Olympian Adam Rippon.
Hey Clevver Style, I'm super excited to be here. One, because I really feel like I can win, and I'm gonna use every power and cell and atom of knowledge I have in my entire body to make sure that that happens.
So we decided we would name this game Real or Ripp-off. Like rip-off, rip-off, rip-on, Adam's here, you get it.
All right, so last time we did Amazon versus designer.
But this time we wanted to see if we can differentiate between designer and actual dupes of the designer.
So me, Erin, and Adam are going to each be given 2 photos, one of an actual designer and then one of the rip-off version. And we have to decide which one's real and what's the rip-off, hence the name.
I think I'm gonna do really well in this game. Why? Let me tell you. Because I just feel like I have an eye for spotting if something is like a dud or if it's right.
Never in my life did I think that I would be competing against an Olympian in any way, shape, or form. I'm honored, I'm also sweating, and I'm also nervous.
But before we start, hey Adam, are you working on anything right now? Anything cool? Like, I don't know, maybe a new show on Quibi?
So yeah, I am the host of the Quibi show, Useless Celebrity History. We're gonna have a show that comes out every single day, Monday through Friday. We've had an episode on the Met Gala on May 4th. We've done episodes on Lindsay Lohan having an album come out, and we actually got to talk with her. So please make sure that you check it out. You won't regret it.
Okay, we're excited to see Useless Celebrity History, but today we gotta get started. We gotta jump into this game.
All right, so for this round, we have a Gucci belt.
So fun fact, I don't buy designer things, but I did buy myself a fake Gucci belt off of Amazon recently, just because I liked the design and I didn't have like $1,000 to spend on it. Sue me. Don't sue me though, actually, I don't have any money.
So with A, I am looking at this picture and I'm seeing that the belt looks like it's made of a thicker brushed leather. And with the Gucci belts, you can kind of see that like there's a little bit of, it feels a little hairy on the top of the belt, and that's from the leather.
A looks like the edges are frayed a little bit, you know, like real leather. And B kind of looks like it's a little too perfect around the edges.
Photo B looks a lot shinier, which I would say is an indication that it is fake. It does have a seam, but you know, that could be deceiving. Adam, are you laughing?
B looks like it is either made of a cheaper leather or more of like a finished leather or even a vinyl. That's super shady. Like if this is the nice belt, I know it's not the nice belt.
Okay. Oh my gosh, this one's really hard. I'm gonna say the Gucci belt. A is the real Gucci belt.
I think photo A is real and I think photo B is the rip-off.
All right, we're gonna see the answer.
Okay.
The answer's
Photo
A.
A.
Oh my gosh, my cheap Gucci belt shopping came in handy for once.
That felt like a somewhat easy round, like a warm-up.
I feel like I'm kind of like nailing this so far. Do you agree?
Next are the Balenciaga sunglasses.
First of all, why are we calling these sunglasses? They do not look like they are blocking anyone's eyes from the sun.
So I'm leaning more towards the smaller pair of sunglasses versus the bigger pair. Plus there's more detail in the smaller pair, like in the like frosted plastic material. There's like dimension and character and personality.
I am gonna go and I am going to say the Balenciaga B glasses are the Balenciagas, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because in the last few years, you'd see like different designers go a little bit with a look that's sort of like inspired by the 90s. And that's really what these B glasses are giving me. Also, I will say that the plastic looks a little bit thicker all around. I'm pretty confident in what I'm saying.
So the first one, I don't know. This looks cheap to me. This looks like something that you find in a candy machine. If I was just basing it purely off of what looked like a bad Photoshop job, I would say photo B looks like the dupe.
I'm gonna go with the smaller little Kim Kardashian square options versus the retro Marilyn Monroe pair.
Okay, the answer.
What? Well, that's disappointing.
I got 2 out of 2 correctly. Yes, I knew it. Something about like being in a video with Adam, I just feel like my confidence is through the roof. Like my confidence would get a 10 if we were judging.
I'm an idiot. So those cheap glasses that I thought were $1 are the Balenciagas for $380. No.
All right, next is this Badgley Mischka dress. I have the first dress from Amazon in a different style, so I'll take the free point.
Photo A. Here's the thing about this dress. It looks like it's trying to be expensive. It could be expensive, or it could just be trying to look expensive, which is such a dupe thing to do.
And my initial reaction is that dress B is a little bit too busy to be the designer dress.
So for the Badgley Mischka, the answer is B.
All right, final answer. Photo A is the rip-off. Photo B is the real designer. I feel strong. Here we go.
The answer is...
Oh my God, I got 3 right. Yeah, I got 3 right. Yeah, how many did you get? Oh, 1, oh, 2, I got 3. I got 3 right.
I'm an actual piece of white trash. Yeah, I really thought I was gonna nail this entire game, and here I am.
All right, this round is Dior bags. I'm screwed.
This looks kind of like a kidney.
Bag A, the leather looks a little too dull. It looks almost like patent leather. It looks like it's that like vinyl finish-ish.
Photo A is a very strange shape, which seems like a designer thing to do.
I think A is the designer because I think the leather looks smoother and softer. The design in B, the leather kind of looks plastic-y.
I'm also gonna say bag B looks like it has a higher like buff to it, and it has like that detailed strap.
And I'm going to say photo A is the rip-off and photo B is the designer.
I'm done explaining these because I dig myself into a hole that I need like literally a crew to save me from. So I'm gonna go right to the answer.
Let's find out.
Thank you,
I was wrong.
Jesus. No. I read the answer wrong. Oh my God.
I was wrong. Oh, I was really wrong. Ah, I was so close.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have a full meltdown and I'm gonna be recording it.
Moving on to an Oscar de la Renta gown.
All right, so photo A is hideous. This is very boring. It looks expensive.
A, the fabric not only has a really beautiful sheen, but it's laying really beautifully. Also, this model is just, she looks like a Miss Universe.
Photo A, the material looks really expensive.
Like something that you would spend a lot of money on if you had a lot of money to waste.
In dress B, it looks like it has a huge seam. I feel like I'm right. I'm gonna go with what I think is right. I'm not gonna do the opposite on this one.
I feel like I'm being tricked here because photo A is boring and photo B is cool, but it also photo B looks like something you could get at Macy's. I don't know enough about Oscar. Alexa, who is Oscar de la Renta? He dressed Jacqueline Kennedy? Jacqueline Kennedy would never wear photo B. I don't know, I'm just gonna guess because that's what I have to do.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Dress A is the real Oscar de la Renta.
Oh, I'm gonna be wrong. I know I'm gonna be wrong, but that's fine. Photo A is the rip-off, photo B is the real.
I'm going with A. I feel really good about this one.
And it is.
Oh, wow.
God.
Oscar de la Renta gown, $4,290. No biggie, I've got that right here. Right here, I've got it.
Photo B is ASOS for $135. See, that's why I was thrown off, because to me, $135 is designer.
Now we have done Oscar de la Renta, now we're in Prada Wedges.
Photo A is so loud, I might need to like turn down the volume on it. Yikes, Prada, more like nada. Ugh.
This is hard. Like, I think this is the same photo. Is this not the exact same photo?
With these Prada Wedges, I think that A is the dupe, because I think maybe the flame is going up a little bit too high. And in Prada Wedge B, it looks like the flame is all sort of at the same angle as the flame on the heel.
I'm gonna go with A as the designer pair of shoes on this.
Photo A is the rip-off. Photo B is the real.
The answer is
How did I get that wrong?
I'm back in the game, baby.
I'm really upset, you guys. I was so good at this game last time, and I keep getting it wrong.
I'm just gonna say something. It feels really good to be right. Again.
This round is Supreme belt bags.
Okay, ooh.
Supreme belt bag A looks a little bit like it's made out of like that JanSport backpack material. And the Supreme B looks a little bit more sturdy. It looks like the zippers, they look a little bit more in place instead of like just kind of flopping around.
Photo A looks like a first aid kit. Photo A looks cheaper. All right, screw it, I'm going with my gut again. We're back to my gut. Photo A is the real one. Photo B is the rip-off.
All right, I'm gonna go with A is the designer, because I feel like if you are selling a Supreme fanny pack, you don't need to show the whole belt to prove that it's a fanny pack. I think that's what you should do when you're selling a fake, to be like, we swear there's a strap attached.
Okay, I think that bag B, I think is what I said, is the real one.
Here we go.
Okay, ready?
And
Oh no, I got it wrong. How did that happen?
Man.
And I'm right. Bag A, like I had said, made of JanSport material, $22.99 on Amazon, and bag B, like I said, the formed zippers. The Supreme belt bag is $325.
All right, this round is Cartier bracelets.
Okay, I'm looking at the Cartier bracelet. So I have this bracelet. Okay, brag. Not with diamonds, and I got it used. See, I budget sometimes.
At first glance, photo A looks more expensive just because it's a little more dull.
I think the second one, the color of the gold looks more expensive to me.
You know, my heart is telling me that bracelet A is the real one and bracelet B is the dupe. But in bracelet B, the seam seems to be so much more flush, which like on my bracelet, it looks more flush.
I don't know, that hinge looks cheap on photo A, whereas photo B, the hinge is very petite, very delicate, very small. Now I'm rethinking everything, great.
I'm gonna go with B. B is the Cartier bracelet.
Photo A is the rip-off with their hinge, and photo B is the real.
I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead and say Cartier bracelet B is the correct answer.
Here we go. Do I know my hinges or what? Hinges and seams, that's what they'll put on my tombstone.
Merry Christmas to me, because I'm right.
Oh, okay, so I got 5 out of 8. I got more right than I got wrong. That's great. I feel like Adam's my good luck charm.
This was a lot harder than it was last time. As you guys saw, it wasn't super successful for me today.
I did worse than I thought. Yeah, I really thought I was gonna walk into this, just waltz right through it. I thought I'd laugh, 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 live in love, and just really just breeze by it. Like, I can't believe you're asking me these such pedestrian questions. Well, you know what? Truth is out. I'm white trash. I don't know what I'm talking about. And, sorry.
So Adam, see you back here same time next week.
Thank you so much for having me. I had a lot of fun, and I really think that we should do this in person next time because I feel like I'm more of a toucher than I am a looker.
But if you guys played along with us, I'm curious, let us know in the comments how you guys did. Were these hard for you? Did you see our last video where we did this? If you haven't, you should check it out. We will link to it here. And we have to thank Adam for hanging out and playing with us. He's such a good sport. And don't forget to check out his new Quibi show, Useless Celebrity History.